Good morning. This is Marcos once again here in Financial Freedom Investing in Stocks. We're currently looking at my portfolio on Robinhood. Currently sitting at $3,460.40. I'm currently still down for the year, a massive amount of $2,751. But I'm still positive here. Hopefully I can make that money back by the end of the year. And today, this video, we're going to dedicate it to Hyliion stock once again. I'm very bullish in Hyliion. As a truck driver, I've been 13 years over the road. I currently own my own equipment. When Hyliion first came out, I contacted them to see if I was going to be able to outfit my truck with their hybrid version. And I was told by email that they weren't working with individual contractors currently, that they were focusing really on big carriers or to sell massive, basically large amounts of their drive-train system. They weren't focusing just on one or two customers. That's it, unless you had a fleet of trucks. Okay, I currently have right here a couple of call options. This one is a 950 call option. I'm currently losing money. Expires this Friday the 30th. Okay, my break-even price for this one is $10.32. This is my break-even, and my average cost is 82 cents, and it's currently sitting at 37 cents. So unless this over a Monday or Tuesday, it gets up to my break-even price, I'm probably gonna have to set it at a loss. For like this, I won't lose everything on it. Okay, that was for the 30th. I have one here for the 14th of May. This one too. This is a break-even price of $10.35. Says it right here. My break-even my average cost is 85 cents, and it's currently sitting at 76 cents. Okay, guys, it went up to $1.05 on Friday, and it went back down 76 cents. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully Hyliion goes back up. Hopefully, people see the value in this company in the long term. This is not a short-term play. This is a long-term play. They still working on their system, on their drivetrain system. The hardest part, basically, of this, the components, is the software. When to tell the motor to start up, to start generating electricity, when to set it to shut off because the batteries are charged, how to charge the batteries, plus the drive train, how it's going to go forward. I'm not sure if it has a transmission on the back of the generator to make it speed up or make it go back down, or is it like a setup like a regular generator or something? I'm not sure 100% how it really works. Okay, but remember, this is a startup company. They went public last year. Okay, they have some product out there testing it out with some of their big carrier partners, with some carrier like Radar and all that. Okay, but it's not 100% still out there on the road because they're still doing some testing on it. Okay, but to me, being a 13-year experience over-the-road driver, I know how the fuel stations worked out here, the travel centers nowadays, they call them. How we get fuel, how many miles I could get out of 200 gallons of fuel in my truck particularly. Okay, I know that these battery-operated trucks, if they want to make them 100% battery-wise trucks, it's not going to work over the road. Because first of all, the weight. Unless you find out a way to make those batteries be as light as possible, and even like that, you will have to fill up the whole bottom end of that truck with batteries just to probably get 500 miles out of that truck, or 400, 500 miles out of that truck. It's not the same thing as in a car. Okay, that the bottom of a car, like a Tesla, let's say, the bottom where the people sit, that's where the battery pack is at. That could move that, maybe it's a 2,800 pound car, maybe 3,200 pound car. Yeah, that could last you 300, 400 miles maybe, and then you have to charge it for a good 15 minutes or something to get 50% of the charge. I think it is, I'm not sure. With a tractor trailer fully loaded with 40,000 pounds, that's going to consume a lot of electricity from the batteries. It's going to take a lot of power to move that truck forward, especially on a hill. Because you got 40 to 44,000 pounds inside the trailer, not calculating the weight of the trailer itself, and not calculating the weight of the the truck. Okay, we out here on the road as truck drivers, we could haul up to 80,000 pounds. Anything over 80,000 pounds, we need permits for. But most of the trucks out here operate 80,000 pounds. You know, we carry canned goods, soups, sodas, Gatorade, water. We haul bulk goods like flour, sugar, you know, coffee. We haul everything, basically everything. We haul wood, we haul steel, we haul metal. All that is very heavy, and these trucks suffer a lot, especially when they have to start climbing uphill. So I'm guessing an electric, fully 100% electric truck is going to consume a lot of power out of those batteries to run 200 miles, depending where you're operating that equipment at. Okay, and that's without counting that if you have traffic and you have to stop on a hill, you know, to get that truck moving again, 40,000 pounds from a dead stop to take off on that hill on battery power, you know how much energy that probably might consume? And maybe that's the main problem these battery operated trucks are currently having right now. That's why Tesla keeps pushing back their release date on their truck. But right now, Hyliion, I think, has the best software and solution, which is the drivetrain, hybrid drivetrain for over-the-road trucks, for trucks that want to travel more than 400 plus miles per day. Okay? Because with depending how much fuel mileage you get with these trucks, I'm guessing it should be more than 8 to 9 miles to the gallon, especially because it's hybrid. Because the hybrid, you know, the motor will start up just to recharge the batteries, and you're gonna keep running out of the battery power. Basically, if I'm not mistaken, that's the way the setup is on a hybrid vehicle. Okay, you charge the batteries 100%. You start running down the road. Let's see, you go down the road 250 miles. The batteries go down to 25%. Then that's when probably the motor kicks in to start up the generator while you're running down the road. So basically, you're running off the power of the generator, and any extra power is probably going to the batteries to recharge it. Once the batteries probably reach 80 to 90% charge, the motor once again turns off to conserve fuel. I'm guessing that's the way the hybrid version is working on a Hyliion truck, which is the best option out here for over-the-road trucks. Okay, guys? If I'm not mistaken, I got one more, I think, down here. Let me see here. I don't know why. Do I have any more? No, that's the only two I have. I think I had another one and I sold it. I currently only have two of them. This one expires on the 30th. This one expires on the 14th. Cash one, I have one that expired on the 21st. Okay, I don't have none that expires on the 21st. But I am currently holding 38 shares right here with an average price of $9.81. My portfolio diversity is 10.31% on this. 38, like I said, I have 38 shares. The current market value is $9.37. Which it went up on Friday from the low. It was around the $8.60, something like that. Let's see here, where was that? Yeah, 8.16, man. This was a golden opportunity to buy, man. I just didn't have the money to deposit in that time frame. I didn't have any remaining balance in my Robinhood account to purchase. I wish I did have. I wish I should have deposited and bought at this low price of $8. Yeah, $8.12, I think it was, somewhere around here. $8.14, wow. $8.20. Right now, anybody should have bought Hyliion at $8.20, $8.30. Right now, you should have been up $1 already. $1 already. That's basically, you should have been up. I made a video when it was in the $8 range, this Hyliion, and I told you guys, I commented it because I'm not a financial advisor, that was a golden opportunity to buy Hyliion stock. This is a long-term play. Remember, these guys are not producing really to have a massive income for everybody to say, oh, in this quarter, we're going to see a massive amount of money coming in. No, okay? The real money is going to start coming in probably halfway 2022. That's when we're going to really start seeing the money. This year is just really a test phase, basically. They're going to put some trucks out there in certain companies. They're going to test them out. They're going to see how it works. Once company sees how it's working, how much is the fuel cost, how much they saving, that's when other companies are going to start jumping in on this and submitting orders for this, okay? They do not manufacture trucks in Hyliion. This is their website, okay? This is one of their trucks. This is a Freightliner trucks, okay? They do not manufacture the truck. They could put their system, their hybrid system, in a Peterbilt, in a Kenworth, in a Volvo, in a Freightliner, in any truck out there on the road. They could equip it with their hybrid version trucks, okay, guys? They working really with Freightliners. I'm not sure, maybe if you could go into the dealer and maybe ask for this package. I'm not sure how it works yet. Like I said, they're still testing it out. I would like to get a truck basically with this setup, especially if I could get at least 12 to 14 miles to the gallon, because that will save me basically almost 50%. Let's put it like this, around 30 to 40% of my fuel cost per year. I currently, last year, which was a bad year, I spent almost $30,000 in fuel in my truck in 1 year. So if I could cut that like 40%, basically I'll be spending like $17,000 only in fuel. That other $13,000 to $12,000, that will basically go back in my pocket. You know, that goes back into my bank account because I'm not spending that money on fuel anymore. You know, that money could go towards the payment of the truck, the brand new truck, that money. Because whatever you save out here on fuel, that's more money in your pocket. That's the main expense a truck has out here on the road. Any truck driver, any company, the biggest expense, it's its fuel. After that, if you have a driver, your driver is the next expense in your truck, and then comes repairs. Because the truck does not get messed up every week, unless you have a very bad truck and you never took care of it. But a truck does not break down every week, okay? And most of the time, a lot of trucks break down because there's a driver mismanaging the truck. You know, they treat it roughly, they treat it hard, okay, guys? But this is like, once more I say it, I'm a truck driver, man. This is the best solution I see out here currently. And this is, I think this is the only company doing it right now with this hybrid version, okay? These other trucks right here, there's the fully electric one, the day cab, which will probably work with, you know, with local companies, supermarkets, like down here in Florida, maybe Publix, you know, Winn-Dixie, stuff like that maybe. In the Northeast also will probably work, nice electric trucks. We have to see how much the batteries will last in traffic, in stop and go traffic. Because like we all know that in the Northeast, you know, sometimes to go 20 miles, it could take you a good 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes, depending how bad traffic is up there. So it has a lot of stop and go on an electric vehicle. So they have to test out how much really range they could get in an EV truck in traffic. Because going down the highway, yeah, they could get 300, 400 miles probably easily with no traffic. The issue is when you have local trucks and you get into traffic, you get into lights, you got to do some backing at the customer back and forth, you know. You got to take off again in the lights. You got to go take off in traffic. That's when you really know if an electric truck is really going to make it. And that goes for these large commercial trucks, these 18-wheelers. And that could go all the way down to these local trucks that FedEx wants, Amazon wants, and these RV vans. Okay? The EV vans. I'm sorry. That will go all the way go down to that. They have to see how much those batteries last in real highway, in real traffic conditions, in real local conditions. You know, people making local stop and go deliveries. You know, people running in lights. You know, where there's a lot of traffic. Okay, this would be the hybrid version on this side, on the right hand side. I'm looking at towards the screen here. The green one. This one has a cab on it and all that. So that's the hybrid version, like it says it right here. Hybrid electric. Okay, guys, this is a website of Hyliion. We're going to explore it here while the hybrid powertrain. Here we go. We got diesel and we got CNG gas that they're going to, some fuel stations out here, travel centers, already have them. I've seen trucks with this back here already, a lot of FedEx trucks, but I'm guessing it's not this setup Hyliion got. I think it's just that they run out of natural gas. That's what it is. You know, they do not have batteries in it like this Hyliion truck has batteries in it. And it's a hybrid system. Okay, it shows it right here. Okay, you got the battery pack, which is, I'm guessing is, the battery pack is probably this one right here. This is the APU unit. I'm guessing this is the APU unit. No, this is the battery pack. This is right here. You got the wheels here. You got the in-cab display that's inside. This is the drive shaft right here, and this is the control unit. That this is I'm guessing this is a control unit that says what everything has to do, how to go forward and all that. And it looks like that's sitting right here. Okay, guys. This is the APU unit. I'm not sure if it's this one or if this is the one under the hood. This one looks like this one right here. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see. Maybe we could click it. Battery technology provides power to the electric axle and thermal management system in the idle-free scenario. Okay. This is the control unit. Let's see what they're going. Home to the intelligence algorithm that looks at the topography of your route and determines when to capture and apply power for optimal fuel. Okay, you got a smart drive train system, the APU unit. Keeps the hybrid CNG at its optimal operating temperature and provides climate control for the entire mandatory rest period, eliminating idle time for over 10% fuel. Okay, this is just a regular APU unit. A lot of trucks already have them. They run on diesel. This is going to run on natural gas. This is the electric powertrain. Here it goes right here. This is the motor right here, directly on a differential. Provides torque to reduce the load on the engine on hills and during acceleration. In-cab display. You got the monitor here. Lets your driver monitor the hybrid CNG. Provides real-time driving comfort. Okay. Okay. It says here battery pack 280 plus AMPs, electric axle. This is a website. This is from Hyliion. Hyliion.com. You guys could check it out. Ready today. They ship it out like this. You see, you could probably do a self-install depending where you take it at. Thermal management battery pack. Okay, right here, like I said, the battery pack, the APU unit is in the middle. Control unit on the side, and the electric drivetrain is back here. Electric axle. Okay, so maybe the setup is not like everybody thinks. Maybe this is the drive axle right here. Up here, I see a shaft right here that goes to the front, unless this is not used. Maybe this is just a regular truck, I'm not sure. Maybe the truck runs normally through this axle probably, maybe, and then this electric axle, it kicks in when the truck has to do power, maybe uphill or something, to save fuel from this axle. You know, like this axle is not going to be pushing all the way up the hill, you know, burning all that fuel. Well, with all that pressure going uphill, this one will kick in and help it out. Probably, maybe this axle, maybe that's the way it's set up. I'm not 100% sure, or it's the way I was saying that the motor recharges the batteries, and then this is the axle that really runs everything. So maybe it's something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, here it goes with the more powerful CNG. CNG trucks are underpowered compared to diesel-powered trucks. Our solution is the same hardware as the hybrid diesel system. But by changing the software, we can focus more on power assist to help with hill climbing and heavy load. Stores energy going downhill and on flat terrain. Okay, stores energy going downhill on flat terrain. And then it uses this stores energy. That means it's going back to energy. Okay. And then here, this is when it kicks in to power up the next hill. So this is where most of the fuel savings come in, really, when you're going uphill. Like I've said before, that's when these motors are going to take a beating. These batteries, anything you have here, this is when it really takes a beating. Going straight down the road, it doesn't take a beating. So basically right here, this is where the most fuel economy is going to come out when you start going uphill. Okay? Especially in the truck. I drive one. You got to downshift sometimes 2-3 gears maybe to go up that hill. And that motor is still pushing on a diesel truck to go up that hill. The more loaded you are, the more the truck suffers. And it says right here, cleaner and cheaper fuel. Switching to CNG from diesel can save up to $10,000 per year. Obviously, that depends how much you run out here. I don't know what this basis of. But right now, like I said, I spent last year $30,000 in fuel. So if this is based out of $30,000 and I can save $10,000 in fuel, that's $10,000 that goes to the payment of these brand new trucks, basically. Okay? Oh, that's $10,000 that go into my savings account. You know, that's $10,000 I could put back into Hyliion stock every year. Okay? So this is the Hyliion. Once again, guys, I consider this is the best option for out here for over-the-road trucks. This is their day cab. It looks nice. These trucks, man. These brand new trucks, they look real nice. Okay? This is how it works right here. here we go. We're looking at this one, how it works. This one, okay, this one says the ERX truck, pursuing our version for net carbon negative commercial transportation is ambitious, real and throughout technology, the natural gas advantage a net carbon negative emission solution for electrified trucks and commercial fleets when using renewable natural gas. Okay, guys. Once again, this is the Hyliion website. Anybody could go in there, Google it, or Safari it, whatever you use to go online. You guys could do your own research here before investing in this in any stock I talk about here in my YouTube page. Financial freedom, investing in stocks, guys. And while we are at it, please subscribe to my channel. Help me grow, guys, here, okay? I'm trying here to bring you guys some entertainment and information about certain stocks. Okay, familiar driving infrastructure assistance, how it works. Okay, number one is RNG fuse generator. Number two, generator charges batteries. Okay, what's the generator here? Batteries power e-motor. So I'm not sure why it's showing this one, because this one looks like the hybrid version. You know, the one up here is not the hybrid version. This is the Hypertruck ERX, if I'm not mistaken. This is it looks like the fuel electric. I'm not 100% sure here. But anyway, this one is showing like an over-the-road truck with the sleeper berth piece. This is the sleeper berth right here. This looks like a 2-bunk sleeper. Because mine's a 2-bunker. You have a bunk up here for those guys that don't know about trucks here. You got a bunk up here and a bunk down here, just on top of this door right here. These little doors open like for storage. These are little windows with little metal vents that you can open up. Then you got the passenger seat here, the driver's seat over there. These are the 2 doors. This is the mirror right here. This is the hood. Okay, guys, there's 2 steps. One step here. You guys can look at it down there with the mouse with the tire spinning. And there's another step to get in the truck. There's 2 beds. And these are, I guess, these are the number 3 is all the batteries, I'm guessing. Let me see here where it says batteries power e-motor. Okay, these are the batteries. They power the e-motor. Drivetrain, electric drivetrain. This is the electric drivetrain. See, this is the one I'm talking about for over the road that the motor kicks in to recharge the batteries, as you can see here. Okay, you fuel it here. This is where you save the natural gas. Okay, this goes to the motor, which burns cleaner than diesel. This is the generator right here. And this recharges the batteries. So you got 3 sets of batteries here. 3 sets of batteries. Now this here, I guess this is the torque or the power converter maybe. That this sends power from the batteries into to the drive train back here. And when you're going downhill, maybe it sends it back to the batteries, you know, to conserve energy. Or on flat ground, you know, you're not putting really power, you know, you're not really giving it fuel because you're on flat ground already. You know, this maybe converts back energy back and forth to the batteries, to the drivetrain like this to conserve energy. Okay, guys. I wish I wish Thomas would explain this better, maybe in one of his Qualcomm conferences or something. You know, highlight this real good and show it on one of his investor presentations to see how this really works on this diagram, the way we've seen it right here. Okay, e-motor drives rear axles and provides regeneration brake. Okay, this is number 4. You see, this regeneration brake is when instead of using the brake power, basically the pedal, when you let off the fuel, that pressure that's building up of the truck, the movement while the wheels are still spinning, that will generate electricity back to the batteries. It's not a lot, it's very minimum, but any electricity that you can basically save, it'll go back to the batteries right there. So this is their, I'm pretty sure this is their hybrid version of the truck right here. This is a hybrid version of the truck right here. You got the battery pack once again. It goes to the motor here. This is the generator. This provides electricity that's gonna go to the batteries. You got 3 sets of batteries on in here. That's good because all this space down here in the truck, you can't really use it these days because right here you got a big box these days on your passenger seat. You got a big box, which is the muffler, which is the DEF system that supposedly burns the diesel particulates, and that's something that's these trucks a lot of times break down because of that box. That does to me it just choke holds these motors these days. These diesel motors, it just chokes holds them. It's like you breathing underwater through a small coffee straw. That's all it is. That's all this DEF is doing to these motors. That's what it's doing. Then back here, normally you have fuel tanks on both sides. On the other side, normally you have the battery pack on the driver's side. And then down here, you got the transmission, the drive shaft that goes to the trucks. So basically, in these trucks these days, with a diesel motor, you don't have the space down here. So eliminating all that, they eliminated here. They got the batteries down here. That's good because the lower to the ground the batteries, because of the weight, the better it is. It makes the trucks more stable. Okay. And you got the electric differentials here. Okay, guys, this is facility electricity. Typical full EV solutions require complex infrastructure and demand a lot from the grid. The Hyliion hybrid ERX powertrain is an electric drivetrain Class 8 truck that recharges itself by effect in route recharging and route recharging. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, that's a real picture of it right here. Here's the muffler. Comes from the exhaust from the front. This is where the natural gas comes in, I'm guessing. This is, or maybe you fuel it here. I'm not 100% sure how that system works. Torque like you never experienced, available at any speed. I would really like one of these trucks, man. I'm telling you the truth, I would really like one, test it out here on the road. I like sometimes driving. I'm currently at my house right now. I like being home also, but when I'm on the road, I'm on the road, okay? Strong accelerations outperform a diesel truck to 60 miles per hour, fully loaded at 80,000 pounds. Wow, using up to 100% RNG hybrid trucks ERX electric power generation is up to 35% less expensive than diesel on a mile per diesel average gallon of fuel. You're saving fuel here, man. That's the money right there you need to pay these trucks off. Fast refuel and long distance hybrid ERX can be refueled as quickly as a diesel truck and can ensure compatible ranges as well, even when fully loaded to at 80,000 pounds. Man, I really want one of these trucks, man. I would really like to get one of my hands on one of these trucks, man. Net negative carbon emissions is not so much of the, the carbon emissions is all good and all that. You see there's a fuel tank right here. You recharge it right here. But it sounds like it's powerful, man. You don't get the lag of a diesel motor of shifting and all that. Okay, the hybrid. Okay, this is the inside. Fuel stations are widely available across the U.S. and Canada. Yes, they are in some routes. You see, it's showing like the infrastructure is already there in a lot of places already, and it is. I've seen them in truck stops. They're not used commonly a lot. It's not this big neither. Normally, it's just a one fuel pump that you could go on either side to refuel, and it has a huge tank like this. Far away from the diesel pumps. It's in another corner. Not all travel centers have them. When I see one, I'll do a video on it in person there at the truck stop. I'll see it, and for you guys to see how is the setup, how it works, and you guys can see like where it's set up on the truck stop and how it looks. Okay, this is everything where it goes. You see, I could get one of those trucks, man, easily. Why? I live in Florida. I normally run up to PA, then I run over here to Texas, and then I run back over here to Florida. Sometimes I go to over here in Las Vegas. You got one right here in Las Vegas. In Arizona, you got a couple of them. In New Mexico, okay. The only problem I see here would be the last one here is probably in San Antonio, somewhere around here. The distance from San Antonio right here to well, I don't run through here. Well, yeah, this is El Paso right here. So this is a little party far that way. Well, this probably right there in exit 2 or 3, something like that, in New Mexico. There's some truck stops there, or if not, right here where 25 meets with I-10. and then you got some in Arizona. So that's the largest area here. Like I said, from right here, this is San Antonio down here. From here, where this is the largest gap, where there's nothing in between. They should put one, unless this is Van Horn here, and maybe it's just the dot is a little far away. If that's Van Horn, well, yeah, from San Antonio you pass through Van Horn to get to El Paso, Texas. Okay, compatible proven and intelligence, guys. Oh, look at the truck. You see this? These are Peterbilts. They all Peterbilts. You can tell by the Peterbilts. Once again, hybrid inertial console. Okay, these are their partners, council members, basically. You know, they're working with these guys. NFI is a huge carrier, especially in the Northeast. Ryder, they rent trucks. Warner is a big company out here. Penske, another rental company, real big. Okay, Schneider's another big company. Wingman's is a supermarket. So these are the partners that they're working with and all that. Okay, guys. This is Hyliion once again. Here comes Market Watch. This is Market Watch here. Current price is $9.35. Okay, they had a day range on Friday from $9.18 to $9.74. They have a market cap of $1.65 billion. Okay, the 52-week range was $7.95 to $58.66, and this $7.95, if I'm not mistaken, we hit that this last week, man, when the market was going down. Shares outstanding is 170.26 million. Okay. We got a short interest of 15 million as of 3/31/2021. A short interest of 15 million. Wow, these people are crazy, man. This is a good company, man. Hyliion, man, they have what it takes to be out here on the road. I'm telling you straight up right now, as a truck driver, I like the technology. I like the game plan. I think it's the best option out here currently. For over the road use, you know, for big trucks over the road use, this is the best option out here, man. Okay, fully loaded trucks with batteries currently because of the battery weight and the recharging stations, the way they made up for right now. They don't even have a recharging station for a truck, I think, just to connect it like a car. You know, I'm guessing you can't just roll into a fuel station, let's say a Wawa truck stop, gas station, and just connect it to one of these regular charging stations that you connect the regular car to. Okay, because a truck is gonna have like 4 times the batteries a car has. Okay, guys. So this is Hyliion stock, Hyliion Holdings Corp. I am very bullish with this company, guys. Once again, I still think that this $9.35 current price range on Friday, it's still a good buy at this price. This stock it could go up. I think this is easily a $25 stock, basically. To me personally, at the startup, you know, by next year we should be in the $20 range. By 2022, we should be in the $20 range, maybe before. But this is a very good option for over-the-road truck drivers use. I'm a 13-year experienced driver out here over the road. I have over 1 million miles under me. Okay, running from California to New York City to Florida, all the way up there to Washington State. Okay, I've been in all 4 corners of the U.S., man, and this is the best option currently out here to make trucks go green. Okay, to make trucks go in the EV space, this is the best option currently there is. Hyliion, guys. Do your own research, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, I appreciate the dedication you guys gave me now, the time you guys gave me. Okay. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, guys. I appreciate the time. Have a nice weekend. Looking forward to this next week. Hopefully we have a green week. Thank you for the time, guys.